would be. Muscle then, over time, pushes that fat, which is a toxin, nothing good about fat, back into your bones. For a long duration of time doing this, and then you're drinking more milk and more dairy, eat more cheese. Unfortunately, what you're doing is you're creating osteoporosis. You're not preventing it. Same with the fluoride and fluorosis. And so you have drinking water, the dairy, and the cheeses. Over time, you get arthritis, and that's where it comes from. That's why you have bad hips and problems like that around the age of 50, middle age, 70. So, side note. Action.
Hi, Coconut Claire, and I'm looking for my Vitamix. Got it. Believe it, and I think, what am I going to do now if I lose it? So, I'm just inviting you to subscribe to our channel, and I hope you do. We're going to have some good recipes.
It's perfect.
Same thing. You really can't heal till you go to sleep.
Action.
Hi, I'm Coconut Claire. Well, as I was working through some of my material, I saw this great recipe, and I just know that when I got my Vitamix, I was going to have a lot of excitement happen. Somebody does that job. I didn't know these things. And I really have been taking the steps on trying to get everyone to subscribe. You're looking great, and you're feeling great, but what are you missing?
Jesus is the reason for the season.
And I go through that myself. I've been in the business doing hair for over 25 years. Eric was 9 months old when I started.
And on a side note on that, I just would like to mention.
And I had to really learn about beauty. I had to feel like it isn't just plastic. It's not something you buy. It's not something you wear. But it's something you feel. That's funny. Okay,
I was gonna see if I get on and say you can invite a friend. It wouldn't work.
And I think the compromise on what we put as a picture perfect, happy smile, and empty, and looking for what it is that I'm missing. And I know for me, it's like I'll see a mess, and I'm like, how many messes do I have to clean up? But as I reflect, I realize that's that message that says you have to make a mess sometimes to get the results you're looking for. So anyway, for people who have their joints that are hurting and you need a cream, it's so easy to make, and it's not cheap. It's really an exquisite. And I start out a little bit rigorous, sometimes real slow. Combo type pack of creation. What I did was I took my coconut oil and loaded it up with the cayenne pepper. When we come out and want to share and work on some of the products or the new concoctions and beverages to enhance those choices and become more beautiful and feel more beautiful, because actually I really see it in the business. That glamour and everything we want to strive for really is in reach, and but it may come in a different form than what we're expecting. But we use it in the day here. We've got company and they love getting into it once in a while. Not as long. You know, there's one friend who wants to get on here and he may last a minute, but it still is a minute. And I know for me it has, you know, because it's like, even when I'm empty, running on empty, I'll have an assortment to choose from now. So if you can just tune in and get hooked up and get plugged in and get the energy to look at some of the alternatives, and we'll just be here hoping to share with you. So come on in and pay attention to some of the things that you're identifying for your needs, and maybe they'll reflect into what we're finding out too. So thanks for sharing, letting me share. So I want to get to 10 minutes on an average, and sometimes I go maybe a half mile in 10 minutes, sometimes 4/10 of a mile. But I have a long way to go with stamina and learning how to do it correctly, because you could probably hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing on too rigorous, you know, going so far ahead where I'm not ready for it. And then you burn out and don't want to do it because you twist something. And I notice I get stronger in my back sometimes, and I feel right in here stronger for the day later. I can even not hold on. I used to have to hold on always. So there's some good things. And it gets my heart pumping. It gets my rhythm. So I have an intent and I don't stop. And for me, you know, I was sharing earlier about having done hair over 25 years now, and my joints, some of them, are starting to have that pull. Get it done. Don't quit. So the 3 times a week maybe, I don't do every day. I'm not really heavy. My body's been really kept well preserved to do that physical, constant, that labor, cutting hair, rolling perms, and exercise buff. It's a good place to start and build from, though. Get some consistency. So then I might slow it down, which is just, you know, not work that hard. It's hard. You can feel your muscles getting tighter. So the oil I used was the coconut oil, and it kind of had to go through several stages before I got it to this one. But I've used it repeatedly now, maybe 4 times, and each time my joints get so much relief, and it's such a subtle strength. And when I injured my knee, when I went down to Belize, which we're so excited over learning about Belize and finding a way to figure everything out down there, which, you know, isn't going to happen overnight, I used some on my joint in my knee, which was injured on the trip. So even a year later, it'll pull and tighten. And it's really important to watch the joints as we age. And when I was down there, I met an acupuncturist who was saying about running, and it realized the dimension of not just our food and our health and our beauty and our well-being, but paying attention to just different needs that might be something unpredictable, you know, we didn't even plan on. You can plan for today and change, like my drinking more water, you know, and make sure it's not fluorinated. But when it comes down to some injury and knowing you have to heal and knowing you have to baby it, or you hear of inflammations, you hear of maybe deficiencies that cause you to have your joints bother you. I don't like saying arthritis. That to me is a dirty word almost. But that is one, that it is inflammation in the joints. And there's different forms even of that. And when I saw this, that's what it was a remedy for. So we've got some of the supplies. I didn't have to use some Vitamix even for this. So if anyone's interested, they can put an order in for it. It's reasonable. I can make it reasonable on any size. Sample size, it lasts a long time. I get it in just a regular container. And it's still one of the Palm Tree products. So anyway, I hope you like some of the things you're getting to hear. So thank you for watching.
And on a side note on that, I just would like to mention that there's, if you drink fluoride in the water, it actually leads to fluorosis, and which over a long duration, over a lifetime, it can lead to osteoporosis, and then osteoporosis leading to arthritis. And really, when you think what arthritis is, even if you eat dairy products, cheese, meat, there's casein in it, which is a high protein compound found in milk products, in dairy. And in meat, you can go into another realm, but mainly dairy is the problem, because when you eat it, it takes calcium from our bones, and it takes live phosphate enzymes from our body, the live cells that we do have, and that take a long time to build up in our cell structure of our body. So you take those two compounds together to digest milk, because it's so thick, it's so hard to break down. So what happens is our body kind of puts it to the side. You know, if you ever got too much homework, you kind of put it to the side, and you maybe never get to it, or you just get the grade. Well, that's what the osteoporosis is. It's kind of like the bad grade, because you're putting too much protein aside that you're actually putting more for your body to do later, more work later. So what happens is it sets aside, turns into fat. Fat then gets set aside, pushed into your muscle, where your muscle would be. Muscle then, over time, pushes that fat, which is a toxin, nothing good about fat, back into your bones. For a long duration of time doing this, and then you're drinking more milk and more dairy, eat more cheese. Fortunately, what you're doing is you're creating osteoporosis. You're not preventing it. Same with the fluoride and the fluorosis. And so you have drinking water, the dairy, and the cheeses. Over time, you get arthritis, and that's where it comes from. That's why you have bad hips and problems like that around the age of 50, middle-aged, 70. So, side note.
The $99 size here, when it's full, lasts quite a while and use it sparingly. You don't even need to feel you're ever oily. Never leave it filmy and oily, just enough, and rub it entirely through your whatever limb you're taking care of. But when I added my Moringa Oil, which is so perfect. I use it all the time on my skin now, and there's things that'll take a long time to reverse. It's not everything's overnight. Some things are overnight. And when I decided to expand and use a little bit more of a booster pack on this combo, I went ahead and made sure to take a little time and put just enough, because this is very concentrated and potent from the moringa seeds. It's cold pressed, it's organic, powerful to use. You can put it in tea, you can put it in water and drink it, ingest it. You can use it topically. So you can put just plenty, and you'll know what plenty is as you're familiar with what kind of a potency you need. And gradually, you know, as you mix it, decide, you know, what the texture you want to get to, because at this point, more of a paste is the dominant. And like knowing, go ahead with as concentrated as the powder is, then this is like super. This is still a concentrated recipe, and you can expand it and get a little creative and have perhaps something that's like your Dynamo, you know, a little weaker, pure, natural, and unaltered starting point, and then expand. So you want to get on the beauty aids, you want to get on the healing aids, and find a way to use some of these of nature's garden for the pleasures of healing and the pleasures of beautifying our body and giving it some of the care. If you want a small size, and this is still not even complete, I'm going to finish up this little compact size here, and this would be a little more potent on what the blend will be, and it's the $19 size. Shipping might be included, depends on if you're getting a different package, but I hope you really look into this, because I think everyone knows we need certain elements, and the air, the wind, the fire, the water, our body just blooms with the right type of assistance. And this is something I'm going to be using daily, I would think, or maybe as far as this goes, I'll feel it. It's not relief isn't even the word. It's as though my body has been given what it needs, and it's starting to work from that point. And then you back off a little and say, give it time to absorb it and see what it's going to do, how it's going to work. So, it'd be great to hear from you. Check it out.
Moringa Cayenne Dynamo. We don't diet, we live it. Four ounces of Moringa oil can go a long way. It's $49.95. And check out the bigger sizes too. We got the 1 pound size too. That's 400 caps, if you include these. Found my price book. Keep them fresh, put them in here. Those 400 caps are $520 value. But look here, if you get 1,000 of them, it's $3.99 or $2. £20, baby. Start your own store today at plotpoptrees.com. Moringa oil. Check this out. This is really cool. These are Moringa oil cold pressed. Check out our brochure to learn more about it. 1 pound to 2.2 pounds. It goes up and up. Plot palm. That's Moringa freeze dry. 1 teaspoon. Buy an orange smoothie with up time. Nectar for the gods. Look how high. The B12 content is 106%, folks. This is live, bioavailable moringa. Aloha, friends and family. It's Earthman Eric Plot, your friend here at plotpalmtrees.com. Check out our show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. at the Ian Jacqueline Show, I Cure Cancer, on how moringa blocks radiation 30 times more than iodine kelp, and it blocks radiation 300%. Rice and vegetable soup. Eric Plot's Genius Herb Moringa. That's me. Take a big bag of fresh moringa leaves. You can sprinkle it right in your soup. Take 1 tablespoon of the Genius Herb seasoning. Stir it up real good. For quite a while now. It's 4 times more powerful than your moringa dried leaves. We have it now available at plotpalmtrees.com finally, and we're here to present it to you. The moringa freeze dry. This is USDA certified organic. Action. Look how high. The B12 content is 106%, folks. This is live, bioavailable moringa.
It's a burrito.
Wait. What is this?
It's a burrito with the rice.
This is
Got vegan.
What is this? This is tempeh?
Sour cream and vegan cheese in my burrito. It's got the pinto beans.
Yeah. What's this?
and
Tomato,
That's your
tempeh. Yeah. Moringa Oil Secret. Hi friends. Moringa is ancient Egyptian oil. It comes from seeds when crushed. Mix moringa tea in this little spray bottle with oil in it. Shake and spray. This is the Moringa Sop box. Moringa seed, complex blend. Moringa Sop tea bag. Add additional for the Moringa freeze. Moringa.
Welcome to our website. When you think about it, your health is the most important thing you have. Sometimes you don't realize it until you are struggling. Our staff cares about you and your needs. We will listen carefully to your needs and make sure you feel that you are in good hands. Please browse through our website and discover our philosophy and mission. If you have any questions, please email us or give us a call. We would love to hear from you.
Pause this now if you want to read it. This is the Eric Plotz protocol for Moringa Sop, the most nutritional tree in the world, mixed with the chemo 10,000 times more powerful than chemo and radiation. Moringa Sop, sour sop and moringa. Pause it. We got about 20 pounds of moringa raw right. This is to start your moringa shop. We got the scale here for you. We've got the gloves, the machine back here. We've got the heat sealer. Together, let's invest in health. Got raw almonds, sun cashews, sunflower seeds, bananas, strawberries. Flax milk's the best. 1 tablespoon of moringa and acai.
Welcome to our website. We're happy you stopped by. We think you'll find exactly what you're looking for here. Please remember, we strive to put you first. Our customers are very important to us, and we want to make sure that you have a good experience with us. Many of your questions will be answered here in our website. Or if you have questions, contact us online or give us a call right now. We'd be happy to assist you.
Look at how fresh green this moringa is. When you just buy 3 pounds of this moringa, I'll throw in 7 pounds for free. The 10-pound bulk special deal at plotpalmtrees.com, and guarantee you it will help. Seconds. Blow up. My hair is greasy. Look, moringa shampoo and conditioner. All right. Before. Smells good. Feels good too. After. plotpalmtrees.com.
Italian. My family, what runs in my family are strokes, heart attacks, high cholesterol. Well, that's not what runs in my family. What runs in my family is eating pasta, bread, prosciutto, sausages, and meat. That's what.
Plot Palm Trees has guaviola, known as soursop. Check out Plot, P-L-O-T-T, palmtrees.com. Aloha, have a great day. And take a look at that, 400 fresh Moringa sop caps. That's got Moringa Freeze, the Moringa sop, the Moringa 100% leaf extract, certified.